Hello and welcome back. No wood turning in this video. This is an update on the Banjo project and some news about a very exciting event that's going to happen next year. There's plenty of it out there at the moment, but some of you who subscribe to my channel may not have seen anything about it, and it truly is an exciting event. But first of all, let's have an update on the Banjo project. So this is the Banjo rim. It's actually glued up now. You can see here that the neck block is in. All the segments have been fitted, and that right down the back there is the tail block. This is all glued to the rim that will form the tone ring at the top. I've still this to shape, but just to give you an idea of how it all works, and I haven't glued these parts on. This fits on here like so. It's a good tight fit, and that will be shaped around here to allow the nuts to go on to the segments here. Just turn this upside down. This rim will go in here, and it's just a little fillet just to tighten things up. So that's the head basically, and it's nice and solid. It's relatively heavy, as you can imagine. I may round these edges off yet. They're a little sharp, so I may curve these, but we'll see about that. I've talked several times about a piece of wood going across the banjo head in order to stop it compressing. I'm going to try and explain that a little better now. I had this piece of wood which I've shown you previously, which was meant to go across here. I've now taken a piece of that wood and created a dowel, and this dowel now has a hole going all the way through it, 7mm hole, which is big enough to take a 6mm threaded rod, and that piece will go in here like so. And the idea is that the threaded rod will go through here, through the hole in the false dowel stick, and out here into the heel of the neck, and that will then be tensioned up from here with a nut, and that will fasten the neck to the head, but this here will stop this compressing, which is what it's about. The other thing I've done is I had a piece here and here above the neck and heel blocks, and I've now created a little fillet which goes in there and in there, just to fill that in so it looks correct with the right piece of wood. And eventually on top here there will go a rim cap which will hide all these individual edges. So that's the pot going together. I've got the other bits of wood now to form the other parts of the banjo, and in no particular order, just to give you an idea of what I'm doing. There is a need for some veneer, so this is some black walnut veneer, and I've got quite a bit of this that I'll be using in various parts of the banjo. And over here you can see two other pieces of wood. Now this is a lovely piece of walnut, and will form the actual fingerboard. So those of you who play a fretted instrument, the frets will be going across here. It's obviously way too big at the moment, but that's to be shaped and cut, so it has to be oversized, as does this huge lump of wood here, and this is going to be the neck. It has a vertical lamination which goes through, which goes through here, which is black walnut, and the rest is ash. It's been book matched, as you can see, so the grain runs together here. And this will be shaped. This will be the back of the neck, and this will be shaped to form the neck and head of the banjo. So what it will look like ultimately, sorry, it's really difficult to handle the camera and everything else at the same time. So we'll just pan back from that. You can see that will go on there like so, and the head will be up that end. So all very much blocks of wood at the moment, but hopefully you can see that does have some semblance of a stringed instrument. So that's the update on the banjo project, and there's plenty left to do, plenty of decisions left to be made, and some beautiful wood to be carved and made into a musical instrument, which I'm looking forward to seeing at the end of it. But I promised you some news on an event. Now, most of you will know about the event that's happening next June, but there may be some people subscribing to my channel that haven't heard anything about it as yet, and I'll put all the information to the organisers and the various pages in the description down below. The event has been put together and is being driven forward at an alarming rate by Mike Walt, Martin Sabin-Smith and Steve Twidell, and it's UKIWS, or the UK and Ireland Wood Turning Symposium. This hasn't happened before, and it's going to be absolutely wonderful. It's going to happen in Coventry in June next year, and it's going to be wood turning only, and there's going to be all sorts of things happening. I'm not even going to try to attempt to explain any of it. It's all there on the website and on the Facebook pages. That's absolutely fantastic, and I for one am really looking forward to it. So hopefully I'll be able to get down there and meet some of the people who've taught me wood turning and whose wood turning I just adore and love to watch, and get some hints and tips and see some great stuff down there at Coventry. I'm really looking forward to it. The speed it's all coming together is unbelievable. It takes an awful lot of organising, and it just all seems to be coming together really well. So congratulations to the three guys, three amigos, and I look forward to hearing more and more about it as we get toward the event. Finally, before I finish, I'd like to put out a big shout out to Keith Barrow. You remember in the last video I had rather a large explosion with the bowl, and I lost my parting tool in that it broke, and Keith was ever so generous, contacted me and sent me a replacement tool that he'd made, and absolutely wonderful. Keith, thank you so much for your generosity. I totally appreciate it, and I'll be giving that some use for sure, so thanks very much indeed. And just before I finish, a massive thank you to all my subscribers. I don't always remember to say that, but without you the channel would be no use, so thanks very much for subscribing. I'm hoping that you're enjoying the stuff I'm putting up. I'm by no means a master of anything as yet, but I've only been wood turning for 7 months or so, and there's an awful lot to come. I need a lot more practice, and of course it's interrupted by my main love, which is putting things together with wood and making music with them. So hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. But thanks very much for watching. It's very much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed already, please do hit the subscribe button. Thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.